What's going on, guys? So today we are out here at Ron Hoover RV and Marine in Corpus Christi, Texas, and we're going to take a look at this really new and updated Jayco Northpoint mid-bunk fifth wheel. This thing is absolutely cool. It's one of my favorite floor plans from Jayco, and it's got a lot to like, so hang tight. I'll be right back. Okay, before we step inside, let's take a look at the numbers on this unit. So this is going to have a gross vehicle weight rating of 16,995 pounds. It's going to have a cargo capacity of 2,227 pounds. It's going to ride on twin 7,000-pound axles, and it's going to have 16-inch E-rated tires, but they are Goodyear Endurance tires. So you're getting a pretty good tire on this specific unit. As we step back, you can see it has a Schwintek slide here, Schwintek slide over here. And I believe the one at the very back is going to be rack and pinion, which it is. Has the upgraded MORryde rubber pin box up front, as well as level up hydraulic leveling system. Does not have a generator, even though you can see that they've trimmed off the front of this area really nice. You can see some of these storage areas, which we'll highlight once we come back out. But let's take a look inside of this 377 RLBH Jayco Luxury Edition Northpoint fifth wheel. Alright, so they got this one all hooked up, which is nice. So we'll have some lighting and some air conditioning in here. Alright, so let's quickly pan around this unit so you can see what it's all about. Again, this is a mid-bunk unit, so the mid-bunk entrance is right here. Not ideal, in my opinion, only because it kind of takes up this whole wall, especially when you put a door like this. And what we did on our unit was try to give you some of that space back by putting an entrance on the side. But I think you're going to like this setup nonetheless. Anyways, as we step through the kitchen area, you'll see it has a nice French door style Whirlpool residential refrigerator. Has the upgraded Insignia cooktop, very nice. Plus you have some room on this side and a little bit of room over here. You could put a coffee station over there if you wanted. You have a nice residential microwave here, plus you have some wine bottle holders up there. Nice cabinetry all the way around. Lots of drawers here. Nice slow closing drawers as well. Wasn't really expecting that. Or soft closing, I'm not sure what you call it. On this side you have a few more drawers. Wow, they already put the silverware dividers in here. You have some outlets and everything on this side. Now that was interesting. So these drawers are not slow closing, but these drawers are. Cabinetry down here. More cabinetry under here, and this actually comes out. So that is really nice. Then you have a place for your waste can right here, plus a single basin sink with a straining rack and a cutting board cover already there. You have a nice sized pantry right here. Similar with ours, they put a traditional door handle on both sides, I guess in case you're in there. But they probably could have just used a magnetic latch instead and just put a dead handle right here. Coming this way, this does have a televator, so the television would rise up right there. You have some more cabinets up top. One thing I really like, and something I think you guys will like as well, is the contrasting tones that you get in here. You get some nice dark tones with some more neutral tones. Like if you look at the island's a lot darker than the cabinetry over here, but then this area right here is dark again. It just really makes it look more residential. Come around this way. I love the trimming that they do here above the back sofa area in the cabinetry. Nice valances here. I love the sconces as well. This has the newer LCI sofa and love seat, or the theater seating right here. So this folds down. And it gives you your cup holders plus USB charging. It gives you a 110 outlet right there. And this is nice because these are all power reclining seats. Much nicer than what we got in our fifth wheel. This is actually the newer version of what we got in our fifth wheel. So they replaced the model that had the rings right here with all the buttons. My wife made a video on how she just doesn't like those buttons because they're so touch sensitive. But in this one, they're all buttons on the side. Much wider seating area, which is really nice, and it's power reclining. And I like that this unit comes with this. Coming around here, this is cool. So you fold this out, and then you can actually put another little piece right there, so you have a nice little table area, or you can use it as a prep station. You put a trash can underneath it. This also extends out right here, so you can seat 2 more people, and the chairs are likely going to be in the front under the bed. You have a little power station right here, which is really nice. Plus, you have a lot of really nice accent lighting in here. They did a really good job over the island, over the slide outs, everything. It's nice and cool in here. And it's very quiet. The AC is running right now, but it's got whisper quiet air conditioning, and you can barely hear it. It's just very, very quiet. I like how they put the accent clock there on the wall already as well. Middlebury, Indiana. And this unit appears to have 3 air conditioning systems. You have one right here, you have one right there, and then you're going to have one up front. So this is pretty well equipped. Stepping into this space, it's really dark in here. Let's see if I can open up some blinds. That helped a little. So you have your love seat right here, which is kind of difficult to see. And you know what? I was looking in here earlier for a light switch, and I couldn't find one. I mean, I didn't really know where to look for it, I guess, but I don't know where the light switch is for this room. They have the touch panel control up front, and I could probably fiddle with that and figure out where it's at, but yeah, I couldn't figure out where the light switch for this room was. You have some wardrobe storage right here, and what's really cool is when we get to the other side of this wall, and you'll see what they did, which is awesome. More cabinets. You have a nice sized desk right here. It's actually a really good sized desk. It's about 18 inches deep. You have a nice pull-out drawer here for office supplies and such. But this is nice. They give you a good amount of wardrobe space. They give you a good sized desk. Really nice sized mid-bunk with the flip up top. I think they've done a really good job in here. Plus, they've utilized some normally dead space over there, and they've given you 2 more drawers for storage. So the mid-bunk in this unit is very impressive. Let's come around this way. And this is what I was talking about when I was trying to figure out where the lighting for that specific room might be, because I didn't see it in here. But everything's on dimmers as well, which is kind of cool. Very cool setup, honestly. They've done a good job in here. Another cabinet here. But this is what I was talking about when I was in the mid-bunk. So, these shelves are the shelves that you saw when I opened the cabinet door on the other side here. So you have access to them from both sides, which can really speed up the loading process. If you take these shelves out and you just want to put stuff in the mid-bunk, you can kind of put stuff in here and grab it from the other side, or just set it in here until you get where you're going, which is really cool. I love the dark wallboard right here. Very, very nice looking. That's one of the reasons why we had this done to our fifth wheels, to give it that really nice, I guess, upscale luxury look to this hallway area, which typically looks like that. Coming up the steps, take a look at the loft up here. Looks like a queen size bed. Nice, really thick padding up here. A lot thicker than you would typically get. Plus you can see all the storage. That space right in the middle between the storage, that's actually where the ducting for the mid-bunk drops down. You have a nice skylight up here. Cable connections, power connections, that's where you'd mount your TV, your light switch. Taking a look in the bathroom space. Very nice bathroom. Let's turn the light on in here though, and you'll just see how nice it is. You can see over here, very nice lighting, backlit mirror on the wall. Very nice porcelain sink inside of the bathroom. Has a slightly lowered shelf right here, which is nice. Cabinetry underneath. This has the waste emulsion system on the specific unit, which is really nice. So basically it just chops everything up and puts it out more as a sludge or as a liquid, versus it all just being held in the tank and coming out typically like it would. Has a really nice surround area in the shower, plus tons of storage in here. I mean, a tremendous amount of storage. They've done a really good job laying this unit out. And I even like what they've done here with the towel holder and the little shelf above it. Has a pocket door for this space with magnetic holds up top. Very nice bathroom. I even like the accent lighting on the floor. Alright, let's take a look inside of the main bedroom in this unit. And because this is a bunkhouse, you can technically say the master bedroom. So they've given you a really cool flip-up area right here. 4 drawers right here. And they are all, nope, they're not slow closing drawers. You have some of your controls right here. Charging center, 110 outlet. This does have blackout blinds on it as well. Has a TV already mounted and it's framed really nicely. Again, this is a whisper quiet air conditioning system up here. Coming up front, This is your closet space. Very nice closet space. Has your washer and dryer connections here as well. And it has a laundry basket that pulls out, or a laundry hatch right there. Very, very nicely trimmed off closet. I like this mirror wall that they put here. It's on both sides, so when you close this, it's just one giant wall of mirrors. King size bed. Has some really nice bedding in here as well. Traditionally, you don't see bedding that looks like this. I'm gonna have to find out if they added this or not. Then you're gonna have your WineGuard gateway. So this is actually an LTE broadcaster for your unit. It simply takes a SIM card from whoever your carrier is, plugs in, and it can broadcast Wi-Fi and give you LTE service in your RV. Very cool. Now the slide heights aren't quite as tall as I thought they would be. I figured they'd be a little bit higher up, only because they're not quite as high as you might expect. Doesn't mean you're going to hit your head, but because these are full depth slides, you're definitely going to want to worm your way up a little bit before you try to get out. And you can see it has a nightstands over there with a little cup holder. I don't know how I feel about those. It's nice that they put them in, but you run the risk of rolling over onto it with your head, even though, again, it's convenient to have. And because it is a king-size bed, you probably have the room regardless. You have a nice wireless light controller right there to turn lights on and off. As a matter of fact, all of your controllers right here are battery powered. They're wireless and they communicate with the main control board. Similar to the Vanley beacon that I reviewed a while back. Nice accent lighting underneath. And you'll notice there's no carpet in this unit. Very nice though. You can even see down here it's got the flush floor as well. You have a little elevation right here, but on this side it's not like that. Anyways guys, let's step outside and take a look at the outside of this unit. Okay, so starting up front, this does have the upgraded MORryde rubber pin box. You can see this really cool area up front if you decide to install multiple batteries or even a generator. Lots of space. I love how they have everything already divided up with shelves, and just really convenient if you need to use that for extra storage. Incredibly thick baggage door up front. Very nice. That's very reminiscent of a DRV. Right here, you're going to have both your propane tanks on one side, and you may even have another one on the other side. Yep, you have two, and these are 40-pound propane tanks. So these are very large propane tanks. There's your power disconnect right up here as well. Oh, look at that. So one thing that's really nice is look at the connectors that they're using. These are actually very expensive connectors to use, and much more expensive than using splices. So that's very interesting. Coming around this way, again, really nice thick baggage door. You have your Nautilus water board right here. Water filter already in place, but check this out. You have the ability to bring in your own container of water for the refrigerator. And then right here you have your inverter. Uses a 2.5-inch aluminum support for your bath deck area. And they've also ducted your furnace into here. One thing that I really like about the Northpoint product is that they really put a lot of features in the design that a lot of manufacturers don't. They do things in a little bit different way. Some things I like, some things I don't care for, but for the most part they really do a lot in terms of trimming things out, making things look better cosmetically, which costs extra money to do. Again, Schwintek slide up front, Schwintek slide right here, and this now has a 10-inch I-beam drop frame, so that is really cool. In the past, all of these had 8-inch drop frames, so that is a big upgrade. It has a 12-inch main I-beam, but the drop frame is now a 10-inch I-beam drop frame. That is awesome, and you can kind of see where it extends below where it used to by 2 inches. That is cool. Big thumbs up, Jayco. I love the fact that you guys are running a 10-inch I-beam drop frame now on your units. Here's all your plumbing. There is your waste emulsion system, or your waste chopping system from Thetford. You have your hydraulic leveling system right there. Again, another Schwintek slide. Coming back here, rack and pinion slide, running on Goodyear Endurance E-rated tires. In between, this is going to have the Cree 3000 suspension system. This is going to be the back of your refrigerator, so you can winterize it and service it if you need to. Again, very nice. Some of them only have a small little access hatch back here, but they give you this huge door for the back of your refrigerator. All frameless windows. Here's your Sanacon Turbo waste evacuation system. 50 amp connection on the back corner of the unit. Has a ladder to get up on top of the roof, plus all LED lighting. It does have a 2-inch receiver with trailer light controls back here as well, so this is rated for towing. Has a 3,000-pound towing capacity and a 300-pound hitch capacity. You definitely don't want to exceed that, and I don't even recommend really towing with fifth wheels. It just puts a lot of stress across the entire frame structure, and I don't generally think it's a good idea. They also have this J-Smart lighting system, which basically means that when you turn a turn signal on, all of the lights on that specific side of the unit are going to light up whenever you're turning. It just gives you more visibility if you're going to be, going across an intersection or something like that. Power outlet back here, cable TV satellite connection right there. Has another rack and pinion slide on this side. Coming around this way. Has 2 very large awnings, one of them on this slide out and the other one extends pretty much the full length of this area right here. But you can see that one, and then this one over here. Has the MORryde step above steps. And again, there are your Goodyear Endurance tires. And this does have the upgraded heavier duty shackle straps for the suspension with greasable wet bolts, which is also nice. You have your stereo speakers out here, and they're giving you a spray port as well. So you have a water sprayer port out here. You have a small compact refrigerator. You have a shelf right here to put whatever you need, plus a place for a barbecue grill, which I'm pretty sure it has, but they haven't installed because, theft issues, things like that. Here's the other side of your storage. Huge storage, especially because you have that drop frame. Then you have outside wire access ports right here as well. So if you need to run wires through here for this power to a TV or to a radio or something, you can do that. This has the road vac included on it as well. Plus you can see all the radiant barrier up top, which is really nice. And the nice diamond plate rubber flooring down here. They have done a really, really good job with this unit. Check that out as well. Look, you have your side view cameras already installed from Furrion. Just really awesome. I got to give Jayco a huge thumbs up. I would probably say that from an innovation perspective and improving their product year over year, this Northpoint has to be my winner so far. I mean, it just by looking at what they've done, the improvements that they've made, this is really awesome. The only thing I would suggest at this point is ditch the Goodyear Endurance E-rated tires, go to like a G114 H-rated tire, something heavier duty. But overall though, this is just an absolutely great unit, especially that 10-inch lower drop frame, which was kind of shocking to me. I wasn't expecting it because they've always used 8-inch I-beam frames for the drop beam section, even on their higher end units. So very cool to see. And you do have a third 40-pound propane tank. So if you have a propane generator equipped on one of these, you can use it for quite a bit of time, as well as anything else that requires gas or propane in this unit. Awesome setup. And this unit has an MSRP of just over $95,000. So sales price on it's going to be significantly less. It would be more, of course, if you had a generator installed. But this is a really, really good value, especially considering the upgrades that they've made, the improvements. Anyways, guys, I sure hope you've enjoyed this video. If you haven't had a chance, please take a moment, subscribe to my channel, give me a thumbs up, and we'll talk to you again very soon.